Hello everyone, it's Maria Russell here with you, and I am back today for Newton's Nook. I am going to share with you a process video of how I made this card. It's really cute. I am showcasing the Newton's Purrfect Wave. This was just recently released last week. And I am using this image right here because she's really cute. She's wearing a tankini and I really love this image. So it has 3 cats here and a couple of really nice sentiments. And I am also going to use this one of the mini stamp set that was also released last week, and it's this one right here in the middle. So I'm going to use both stamp sets today to create this card. So let's get started. I started out by stamping my images on Nina Solar White cardstock, and I am using the 110-pound cardstock, and I am also going to use my stamping tool and my Finesse by Spectrum Noir alcohol-proof dye ink, and I'm using the Rustic Brown. This is currently my favorite ink to use with alcohol markers. I'm going to use a blend of some of my Copic markers as well, and also my TriBlend markers to color my images. Since a lot of you really like watching the coloring process, I am going to do that, but it will be sped up for you so that this video doesn't take too long. Now that the coloring is done, I am going to use the coordinating die to die cut my image. I am also going to use a die from my stash to create my beach scene here, and I die cut the piece with an A2 size Bristol Smooth White cardstock. I am going to use my mini ink blending tool and some Distress Oxide inks. For the sand, I use Antique Linen, and then for the ocean water scene here, I use Stumbled Glass, Peacock Feathers, and Salty Ocean. on an A2 size card base, but at this point I realized that I haven't sprayed some water on the blue portion of the die cuts, so I'm going to use my distress sprayer to spritz some water on the blue portion of the die cuts, and then going to dry that with some paper towel or some tissue. I think I used some tissue here because I was running out of the paper towel. And then I am going to adhere all of the pieces on the card base with my Siron Mega Tape Runner. To add the seagulls that I previously colored using my TriBlend markers, and I die cut that using the coordinating die. At this point, I also wanted to add more details to my card scene here, so I'm going to stamp the seashells from the Corgi Beach stamp set that was also released last week, and I colored those with my TriBlend markers. And just to add a little bit more dimension and texture to my card, I am going to use my TriBlend marker here to add some dots to the sand, just to make it look more realistic. And then I am going to adhere all of the pieces with some Nuvo adhesive and some foam adhesive. To finish my design, I am just going to stamp the sentiment with my VersaFine Onyx Black ink, and then also going to add some dots using my white gel pen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment down below. I will be linking all of the supplies that I use in the description box below. Don't forget to check out all the new stamps and dies by Newton's Nook. And thank you again for joining me today. Happy stamping and happy crafting!